Hello and welcome to One Obsession at a Time, the podcast for women who are becoming their future selves through small, slightly magical obsessions. I'm Anastasia, and each week we're exploring the habits, books, routines, and little experiments that help us build a life we actually love. Hi everybody, it is Monday, so I thought Monday was a perfect time to do a check-in on my habit tracker and see how you are going with your habits for the week. If you haven't seen it already, I do have a link to the habit tracker. I think it's in my previous episodes show links. I'll try and put it back in there. I just grabbed this one from Canva, so I've shared that link with you and written down some of my habits. So I think I'll go through them one by one and we'll just see how we're going. So 10,000 steps per day, I have done that every day. I'm really proud of that fact that I've done it every day. I use my watch and I just track those steps and I just get it done. I am very lucky. For my birthday, I got a walking pad that goes underneath my stand-up desk. So if I am short of my steps, I can quickly hop on there in the afternoon and just get them up to where I need them to be. Okay, next on my list was no sugar. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't done that one at all. Not one single day. So I'm going to reevaluate whether that's something that I'm going to be able to stick to, or maybe I reintroduce that at a later date when I've really nailed my other habits. I'll see what Tiny Habits has to say about that. That's the book I'm reading in the book club in One Obsession Plus. I've got a book club over there. So I'm reading that. I'm going to see what he says before I give up. So I'll keep tracking. The other habit I had on my tracker is eating in the Whole30 style. I have not done that one either, not a single day. So I'm going to make an excuse here and just say it's because I have been looking for some cheaper grocery items to cook at home, and you've got to say one of the best items that you can buy is minced beef. And so I found a kilogram of that on sale and I was able to make beef burgers with it and also a lasagna. So I did have lasagna for dinner the other night. Okay, no alcohol. I am actually really shocked at this one. I only had one alcohol-free day, and I know that's because I bought bottles of alcohol, just bottles of wine, when I was grocery shopping. And I'm a little bit partial to a glass of wine while I'm cooking, and I will normally always follow that with a glass of wine when I have dinner as well. So only one day did I not have alcohol. I would definitely like to improve that. 120 grams of protein. I identified that I found it really hard to figure out what that protein actually looked like, and I don't yet have a place to log that protein. So I just did a fantastic exercise from chapter 2 of Tiny Habits, and that helped me to identify some behaviours around working out. So I'm going to do the same exercise with protein and just see if I can nail that this week. Okay, my next habit is working out, and I'm proud to say I have done that every day. So I haven't done any runs, but I have done my BarFit on my bar app on my phone. So I've done a bar workout, and that's like Pilates but with a bar, so it's like ballet, and it's just really strength focused. So I find those workouts are really sweaty. And I really enjoy them too. So that's been really refreshing to find something I actually enjoy doing. And the other thing I did was I went to my fitness class on Thursday. So far I am winning. I have done 10,000 steps every day and I've done a workout every day. I can't tell you how much better that is than last week already. Even though I haven't hit some of those other goals, and this is the amazing thing. I am so happy that I have done this because I really wanted to see that I was making progress in some areas. So if you don't already have a habit tracker, get yourself one. Okay, the other one was a 10 p.m. bedtime. I did fail this one once, and I'm not going to lie, I was just naughty about it. I knew I had to go to bed at 10 o'clock, and I just didn't. I stayed up. My husband had put a crime show on, and I just really wanted to find out what had happened. So I stayed up half an hour past my bedtime, and I sometimes identify that same behaviour in myself when I want to eat naughty food or maybe have a glass of wine. I know I'm not doing the right thing, and I know I'm letting myself down, but I just decide to be a bit naughty. So I'm going to have to work on that one. And then finally, the other habit I have done every day, as well as my husband, if you've already been following me for a while, if my husband makes the bed in the morning, I still mark it off my habit tracker. And we've made the bed every day since I started tracking, so that's very exciting. So that's where I'm at. I'm really proud of the fact that I have done the ones that I've done, and yes, some of the diet ones I haven't done so well at. Like, for instance, yesterday was Sunday, and in our village they had an English fair, and I didn't have any alcohol. I was quite proud of that, but they had tea and tea cakes, and I actually had 2 pieces of cake. So not only did I not have no sugar yesterday, I didn't eat Whole30. I don't believe I hit my protein goal, and I had 2 pieces of cake. So it's all swings and roundabouts over here. We are just hitting those goals. So, okay, if you want to know more about the process that I have used to identify some of the smaller habits that are going to help me meet these bigger habits, you can head over to my Patreon. The link is in my bio, and my book club is over there, and we are currently up to chapter 2 on tiny habits. Come along and read along with me. I am learning so much as we go, and I'd love to share what I'm learning with you. So, okay, that's my Monday check-in. What I think you should do, if you haven't already, is just identify what habit are you going to do every day this week. What is something that you are going to do that is going to help future you arrive? How are you going to meet future you if you're not doing the things that future you is doing? So, okay, well, that's what I'll leave you with. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you'd rate, review, and follow the podcast. It really does help it to grow. Don't forget, we also have a paid podcast where we explore the books and the topics that I talk about every week a little bit deeper, and you can find that in the links of the show. Also, remember, you actually don't need a whole new life. You just need to follow one obsession at a time. Talk to you next week. Bye-bye.